This video intended for entertainment and informative purposes only, but the live commentary may not reflect this rating. Viewer discretion is advised. Hey everybody, it's ClonicalX9999. Welcome back, more Rugrats Royal Ransom. In the last episode, we got all the funny money in the jungle levels, and in this episode, we're going to be getting them in the circus levels. So let's start with Cone Caper.
Time to
Maybe we'll find the one little battery in here we missed. Of course, that might not be accurate, considering there have been several levels where there were more little batteries than it said on the start of the level. I mean yeah. More cone! Oh, you know what? I want to see if I can get one clown to hit the other. Yeah! I love doing that. Alright, let's start by going through this little hedge maze. I don't remember if we went through this in the original LP. I feel like I should have... hold on. I want the camera at an overhead view for this. Yeah, here we go. I don't remember if we went through this in the LP, but we're just going through it anyway. We might have, because I think there was a battery in here. But I want to try to well, I mean, I probably should have went and watched the LP just to remember what we did or didn't do, or what I did or didn't talk about, because it's entirely possible that as we've been playing this, I have been repeating myself. If someone has discovered the Let's Play just now, and they also happen to be just continue into the funny money collecting, which is being recorded about 3 years later. Keep that in mind, that this funny money collecting was recorded 3 years. Or was it 3 years? Technically, I think it hasn't been quite 3 years yet, but it's been almost 3 years since I recorded and put up the original Let's Play videos. Although it's entirely possible the Let's Play videos. It's entirely possible the Let's Play video. Ooh, hello. It's entirely possible the Let's Play videos were recorded like a week or two before they were put up. There we go. Want to let you know that be a little more cones. If you're playing on the later difficulties, keep in mind I don't think there's quite as much healing as there is in Baby Easy. Also remember that the clowns and the snowmen, speaking of shoot or throw their projectiles a lot slower, and they're also more accurate. But I gotta say, the clowns sure are a lot more accurate than the snowmen are. I feel like I get hit by these guys a lot more than I get hit by the snowmen. What is this? What are these attractions supposed to be, do you think? Okay, whatever. So after going through the hedge maze, you once again would want to look in the attractions. Like, they're never required to go to, but there's like batteries there, and funny money you can find. And also when you're on this, yeah, you once again, you turn blue for some reason. Oh yes, we've got the fountain, of course. And a fountain is another place where you can find an easy 250. So if you want an easy 250 before you even get to the third floor, you can always come to Cone Caper. Ow. See what I mean? These clowns are so accurate. He hit me out of midair. Gotcha. I really feel like I should start watching on the actual Rugrats show more, because I feel like as they go on, you might get to see more imagination adventures that the characters have, and honestly, that was one of the things I liked about the few episodes of Rugrats I really watched. Maybe it's just because I'm binging the series in season order, and there's probably a little bit less of that in the first the 1991 season. Which, by the way, in case you didn't know, Rugrats actually goes as far back as 1991. Now, speaking of that, I want to ask you guys, what do you guys think of the new 2021 Rugrats reboot series, the one that's 3D animated? From the little bit I did see, I do like how the characters still have their original voices, and the music is still very similar to the original, show. But I just feel like I don't really have a problem with it being 3D animated, because I imagine that's probably cheaper than being 2D animated, but I feel like it's just a little bit more fast-paced than the original show was, which is part of the course for a lot of newer cartoons, because they want to appeal to the current generation, which is a lot more impatient. Makes like a boing sound when you pick up the cones. Whoa! Hello. Okay. I wish we could knock these over. That would be a nice touch. Oh yes, we've got the Ferris wheel, of course. We can jump up on the boxes. Or not the boxes, the bushes. I guess they are kind of shaped like boxes because of the low polygon models, but... Oh wait, there it is! There's the battery we missed. We don't really need it since we have all the levels unlocked, but it was seriously there the whole time. I got the ones in the little side areas before I got that one. We got this little ride here. It'd be cool if you could actually ride the rides too. You know what? It's probably really unlikely for this to happen, but I would love to see a remake of Rugrats Royal Ransom. Again, I know that this game has its flaws, and it is glitchy, but I genuinely think that beyond the small flaws that the game has, I really do think Rugrats is a genuinely good and a genuinely fun experience. So I feel like I would really love to see a remake of the game. Or slash remaster. I gotta know. What's the difference between a remake and a remaster? I believe the remake is, it's just the same game but with better graphics. As the people in the Grand Theft Auto Wiki Discord server, very kindly told me when I asked about the Grand Theft Auto, definitive trilogy, even though it's more defective than definitive. And they said it. Like I remember saying, I really wish that the Grand Theft Auto definitive trilogy actually had mechanics from Grand Theft Auto 4 and 5 instead of just being the same game but with better graphics. And then they went and said it's because it's a remaster, not a remake. Well, given the poor reception that the Grand Theft Auto quote-unquote definitive trilogy had, I have to wonder if they're starting to agree with what I said now. Because keep in mind, the Grand Theft Auto definitive trilogy was made by a very small group of developers, called Grove Street Games, which they do not deserve that name, I gotta say. But Grove Street Games was just known for making the mobile ports of Grand Theft Auto 3, Vice City, San Andreas, and Liberty City stories. I don't know if they were responsible for Chinatown Wars. I doubt it. So. But yeah, they really don't deserve that name, considering how poor the definitive trilogy was. Or, as many people like to call it, including myself, the defective trilogy. Of course, not that I've tried it, but then again, I don't really like the Grand Theft Auto PlayStation 2 trilogy that much anyway. I just feel like it's mainly just because of how the police act, how they just ram you like that, and the cars in Grand Theft Auto and the 3D Grand Theft Auto games are very light, to say the least. Anyways, back to Rugrats Royal Ransom, because this is a very different game from Grand Theft Auto. We have the slide here, And there's going to be coins down here and more stuff. Alright, here we are on the circus tent. Alright then, so now, just gonna be searching around for more of the funny money. Which will likely find a good bit of it. Oh look, Pearl's here. Hi, Pearl. I put my controller down so I could, like, pat her to come closer, and she got scared by the controller while her moving. Pearl, come here. Well, I don't know if you can hear her, but she's nesting in the blanket. Okay, anyways. There we are.
Yeah, you got him.
And there should be... Oh, it doesn't look like there's any on this big trampoline. How come this trampoline makes a different sound from the mushrooms in the jungle? Hold on, let's check over here. Okay, there's nothing over there, but there is some stuff right here. And we've got... Hey, what happened? There was a clown over here. Where'd he go? Is there any up in the boxes? Feels like this is the place where they would hide some. Oh, the clown was up there the whole time? Just like Catacomb, where when we hit each other with each other's projectiles, they neutralize each other. Oh yeah, I wonder if this one does this because it's on top of the carpet and it's like slightly inside the carpet. Whoa. And I did it without even seeing you. Haha, you just hit the box. What's with all the boxes? Like, is there actually, like, stuff in these crates? Like, circus stuff? I wonder if they were, like, preparing for a show, but they just got caught up in their snow cone fights. It would make sense. I mean, I don't see any, you know, seats anywhere, so they probably don't have an audience to, show their show to. So that might be why they're just having a snow cone fight while nothing's happening. Wonder if or maybe the clowns just live here, and they're like a subspecies of human that love to be silly and love to splat you with snow cones.
Alright, you got one.
There we go. Alright, let's head back around. Camera. Okay, let's not get into the canon yet. I don't know if there is funny money in the little cage area here. Let me see if I can check. Can I get on this? Yes, I can. I don't see any, but I guess we can go in there and check after we're done in here.
Yeah, you got him.
Oh yeah, over here we have the little airplane from Cream Pie Flyer.
Right on the money.
Okay, let's hop into the cannon. Boom! Okay, we're just going in here to check to see if there's any
Splat the little clowns first. Get ready for round one.
doesn't look like there's any in here, so let's exit the level.
Surrender challenge. You've already...
Oh, there's 10 left in here. Well, that's okay. Random.org wants us to be Kimmy again for the next level, so let's head into Acrobaty Dash.
You've already... You get to be a...
Okay, so we probably will want to follow the magic helper ball for this one, just to make sure we don't run out of time. So, oh crap. Whoop.
Oh well, let's try again.
Okay, you might remember that we actually did
Oh well.
accidentally
let's try
pick up,
again.
we did accidentally pick up, some funny money in, this one, because, there was actually just straight up some funny money on the required path that we couldn't avoid. So,
Yikes!
whoa! Okay, we're good. Now, a lot of the funny money is going to be on sort of these, branching paths with, like, the smaller trampolines. So, yeah, just make sure you, check these. We've also got some, branching paths, right here, where there are funny monies. There is funny money on these little platforms. Oop. Ah, barely got it. Alright. Let's see here. We are not going to, use the, wait, hold on a second. Oh yeah, it is a bear. Wonder what this was for a second. We're not going to take...
Oopsie!
We're not going to take the bear's, path, or use the bear's springboard. We are just going... Oh crap. We are just going to, run across these little wooden, thin, tight planks. Like, they're not tight ropes, they're like thin wooden platforms, so they're tight planks, like tight ropes. I don't know. Man, see how much better my commentary is when I actually have a caffeine boost? So yeah, it was a smart idea for me to grab a coffee, in between recordings. Oops.
Oh well. Let's try again.
Well, I guess now we can use the bear. Okay, dang! That kind of makes your belly churn a little bit. I can't imagine what it was like for Kimmy. Okay, oop, wait. Is there something over there? Oh, no, just that this is where you came from if you took the tight planks.
Well, let's try again.
Oh, for goodness
well,
sake.
let's try again.
Oh, that wasn't even that high up. Hey, I didn't even need the bear to get across that. Alright, there we go. Some funny money right there. Alright. Once again, these pads will prevent you from taking fall damage. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to grab onto this, and then when I'm right above this little thing right here, let go. But...
Oopsie!
Oh yeah, let go by pressing A. I thought it was B, but it's A. Okay. Alright. Would you guys, believe it if I told you I actually did not make notes, on this game before I started Let's Playing it? Everything that you're seeing right now is actually just going straight off of memory. I did not, make a Google Doc note for this game like I do for most games. And that's mainly just because I don't really think Rugrats Royal Ransom needs notes. Well, actually, if I didn't, if I didn't, have this game when I was young, and played it so much to the point where I know almost everything about it, I probably would have made notes on it. Given that I probably would make notes on games like SpongeBob Battle for Bikini Bottom. There we go. You know, I feel like people... SpongeBob Battle for Bikini Bottom is like a really popular game. I feel like people who like that game might get a kick out of this game too. Because, you know, it's a Nickelodeon platformer, and I've sung this game's praises ever since I started it. Okay. Now we've got some funny money on these things. These things are kind of like those tilting platforms in
Wow! It's a long way down.
Yeah, I guess it is pretty high up. These platforms are like the tilting platforms from the jungle levels, but they don't really tilt enough to where you'll like slide off them. So keep that in mind that you won't slide off those platforms. Let's head over this way to get these. So you want to tilt these far enough to where you can jump to the next platform. Is that a red one? Oh, a red one. Great. Now, I'm going to be honest with you, I actually don't think this is going to be quite enough to get everything in the shop, because, you know, a lot of that stuff is pretty expensive. You probably could get all the games themselves, but there are some bonuses with the games that you can buy that I don't know if we'll be able to get. You might have to split it across multiple save files. I don't know if that works though. Like if you bought half of the stuff on one file and then bought the other half of the stuff on another file, I'm not quite sure if it'll count for that. But not that I've tried it. Okay. Now, if you recall correctly, IYRC, there was some funny money on this during the actual level that we couldn't avoid. Well, there's going to be a little bit more of it because because of secret funny money. There's another one right on the required path.
Yikes!
I guess we'll pick this up just in case. Nice full 180-degree turn, Kimmy. Here we go. Oop. Alright. Uh-oh. Careful now. Alright, there it is.
Oopsie!
Boom! Okay. Is that another red one? Oop, I missed.
Oh well.
Oh, I
let's try
missed!
again.
Grab that. If Gabe watches these videos, I wonder how much it will bother him that I'm not picking up the tokens. Because whenever Gabe watches me play games, he's always just like, "Why aren't you picking up the stuff?" Like if I'm playing a Mario game, he'd be like, "Why aren't you picking up the coins? Why aren't you picking up the iCore capsules in Dandy's World?" I guess Gabe is just OCD like that. Alright, grab that. That might be the last one. I think we got it. I think we got it all. Alright.
Yikes! The man on the flying trapeze has nothing on you. Great work. You've already...
Yep, that's all of it. And random.org once again wants us to play as Kimmy for the next level, Cream Pie Flyer. And once again, any comments regarding the name of this level will be deleted. Thank you very much.
You... Ladies and gentlemen...
That loaded really fast. Does it normally load that fast? Okay. Alright. So, a lot of the funny money is pretty nicely laid out in this. However, this is one of those levels where I recall where I missed some funny money and I just couldn't find it, so... Yeah, hold on. Let me look at the controls. Control plane. Okay, whoa. There's gotta be a... I really wish I could, slow the plane down because it's pretty fast and you know, very prone to missing stuff and also bumping into stuff. Luckily, we have these first aid kits everywhere, so it's always nice. Alright. Got that. Let's see. Oh, yeah. A lot of them are... What are you talking about, Kimmy? We are playing. We're in the plane. Yeah, you say it. Let's go. We're going in a level where you're constantly moving. Alright. Is that a red one under this little tarp? Let's see. Yeah, just two blue ones. Ah, jeez. Careful. Luckily, bumping into walls doesn't do too much damage to your, playing field. It's mainly, getting hit by the, cotton candy bombs that's gonna do a lot of damage. Yeah, see? That definitely did a lot more damage to us than it does when we hit a wall.
Wow, it's a long way down.
What do you mean it's a long way down? We're right next to the floor. Okay, grab that. I was gonna pick that up just to be safe, but you don't need it right now. Did we get everything in, Did we get everything, near the floor? Oh, Jesus. Alright, I guess we're good to, fly up to the top to get, the funny money up here. This is where you're gonna find a lot of the, yeah, that makes it. Yeah, this is where you're gonna find a lot of the more higher value funny money, I think. Yeah, I think we got a purple one. There's probably a couple red ones up here as well. This plane control's kind of like how using the red star, the red flying star in Super Mario Galaxy is like. Yeah. Oh, there's a red one.
Wow, it's a long way down.
Yeah, I really like the flying power up in Super Mario Galaxy, and I really wish they utilized it more in Super Mario Galaxy, or utilized it in Super Mario Galaxy 2, because I feel like me and a lot of other people think they really only scratched the surface with what they could do with
What are we waiting for? Let's play.
with the flying power up in Mario Galaxy. What was that? Oh, I must have picked up some pies. Hey guys, you ever played the game Amanda the Adventurer? Well, if you want a funny reaction, when Amanda asks you what your favorite pie is, type in sheep, or lamb, or woolly. I don't know. Is that all of it? Because, I'm looking around and I don't see any more funny money. I think we might have gotten it all.
Surrender challenge. You've already.
Yeah, that was it. We got all but 10.
Easier if you just became my suspects.
We got all but 10 in this entire, in all these levels. Well, in that case...
Baby brains, you'll never make it up here.
In that case, I think we're going to end the video here, and next time on Rugrats World Ransom, we'll work on the funny money in the Arabian Desert levels. See you guys then. Goodbye.